readers, and welcome to the weekend discussion on Tuesday! Not that the discussion is about Tuesdays, but that I didn't have time to do it on the weekend, so I'm filming it on Tuesday, but I'm still calling it the weekend discussion. So this weekend, I was reading Firefly Lane by Christine Hanna. I'm enjoying the story. There's just something about it that is it just feels like there's nothing going on, because really all it's about is these two girls' lives and how their lives changed from when they were 14 to 30 years down the road. And so it just feels to me, it's like, nothing is happening. And I was reminded about this discussion I had with my husband when we were in the library and we like to play this game where we go to the movie section and we choose a letter out of the alphabet, and then we go to that shelf and we randomly choose a movie, and the only thing we can look at is the title and the rating on the back. If it's something that we're like, okay, this is gonna be okay, we check it out and we watch it, and sometimes they're good, sometimes they are really bad, and we get to make fun of it, and it's just really fun. So this one fateful Sunday, my husband and I, we go into the library and we choose the letter D. And I go to the shelf and I pick out a movie and look at it, and it's Doctor Who. Now, up until that point, I had never watched Doctor Who. I knew what it was about. I knew it was about a time traveler and that he had this thing called a TARDIS and that it was bigger on the inside than it was on the outside. That's about all I knew about it, and it just sounded really silly to me. And at the time I was like, I don't really like sci-fi, I don't really like fantasy. The only fantasy book that I've ever read really was Harry Potter. And I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe we have to watch this. Because that was just the rule. We didn't get a second choice. We didn't get a second pick unless it was something that was, just like, we don't want to watch that. Like, whatever. So we take it home, and we're watching it. And after the first couple episodes, I'm like, this is amazing. It's so wonderful. The season we were watching was David Tennant's last season. Now, we didn't know at the time that it was David Tennant's last season. So we were highly confused most of the time about like the little details, but other than that, I was like, this show is amazing. It's so wonderful, and we have to go back and start at the beginning. Anyway, so as we're watching the show, I just start freaking out, and I turned to my husband. I said, this is where I draw the line. And he looks at me like, what are you talking about? And I said, since I've been married to you, I have started willingly and excitedly going to all the like the Iron Man and Captain America and all of those movies. I willingly and excitedly go, anticipate the next movie, and I love them. I have grown to love Lord of the Rings, and it's one of my favorite movies of all time. I love the extended edition. I can sit and just watch a disc of it, and I just love it. I love the characters. I love everything about it. I play board games, and not just board games, because I grew up playing board games, but I play semi-role-playing games like Mice and Mystics and Shadows over Camelot, and I play Small World, and we regularly go to a board gaming store and play board games with other fellow board game people. And I went to a board gaming convention with you, and not only did I just go, I participated and signed up for different activities and events and won one of them, which was awesome. And so I draw the line at Doctor Who. I'm not going to watch Star Trek, and I'm done. After my freak out, he looks at me and just laughs. And I realized in the last 4.5 years that we'd been married, not only do I love all of those things I just said, but I love sci-fi books and I love fantasy. And I'm like, what has happened to me? And so as I'm reading this book by Christine Hanna, which is good, I just am like, there's no action. When is the world going to end? When is a random, Time Lord going to come in and whisk away a companion? And when is a alien going to attack? And I'm just like, this is insane. What happened to me? This was not who I used to be. And so with that, I have to say, have to come to grips with the fact that I'm a nerd. And I'm happy to be a nerd. Yes. So, the discussion. Have you found not changing what you love to read or what you love to watch because of someone, but have you found that over the years you have changed and it's such a subtle change that you don't even realize it until you're knee deep in Doctor Who and you love it and you don't even know how you got there, but you did. So let me know in the comments below if you've ever had an experience like this, because I would like to know if I'm the only one. Maybe I am. It's possible. I don't know. Okay, guys. That was Tuesday of a weekend discussion. So you guys keep on reading, and I'll see you guys on the flip side. Yeah, I love water. Love it. Love it.